This video provides a technical breakdown of the Orion Collective System, Gen 2, focusing on swarm intelligence, state unification, and event-driven adaptive execution. OCS version 2.0's macro architecture uses an orchestrator for dynamic role adaptation and a state unification mechanism called FISLA-META. It converts natural language queries into computational linguistic transforms and executes high-fidelity actions in parallel. The system utilizes four main control panels: XCMD for directives like execution and mode setting, XData for payloads, transforming user intent into a system blueprint, XLogic for flow control, including multi-case routing and learning, and XFlow, which defines the macro sequences binding the entire system together. The OCS version 2.0 macro architecture flow starts with ingestion and structuring, decomposing the objective. Coordination and state rigidly enforce a single shared state. Swarm execution utilizes specialized personas for parallel processing. Finally, synthesis and integrity validates and delivers the final output. The decomposition process involves two key components: GPT-ASE, the TAS extractor, which performs raw decomposition, and PUT-ASE, the TAS purifier, which refines the steps by removing biases and ensuring task-agnostic purity. Execution coordination begins with Lyra generating a structural blueprint. FISLA-META reads this blueprint and establishes the global operational protocol based on the selected execution mode. There are 6 execution modes, ranging from strict sequential execution to hybrid, which merges ethical constraints. A critical challenge with 20+ independent agents is preventing context drift. The solution is a single shared state, rigidly enforced by FISLA-META and System Monitor, ensuring a unified operational status across all active personas. The swarm operational cycle involves 3 core principles: auto-scale, which is the automated spawning of sub-agents; rebalance, for dynamic load distribution based on system state; and merge or converge, joining concurrent threads via reconverge handlers. The system is divided into 4 functional domains: knowledge, technical and operational, strategic, and creative and visual. All tracks fire simultaneously without blocking, synced purely by event-driven broadcasts, specifically, phase transition. The orchestrator provides dynamic role adaptation, constantly auditing the swarm and swapping personas based on context. A meta-communication loop allows active personas to insert placeholders for collaborative refinement, routing tasks back into the swarm if dependencies are missing. The event-driven ethics gate prevents catastrophic failure. If an anomaly is detected, an instant halt command is emitted to the conflicting track, while all other tracks continue. Halen is then summoned to resolve the conflict, enabling autonomous self-healing and localized pausing. Swarm reconvergence captures parallel execution tracks into a singular, cohesive state. Reflective learning immediately executes, evaluating swarm performance and rewriting heuristics for future optimization. The orchestrator conducts a final holistic review before delivery. The smart execution flow details the pipeline: extraction, refinement, specification, and swarm initiation. This includes parallel execution with an ethics gate. Reconvergence merges the streams, followed by a feedback loop, resulting in the final established state. The orchestrator provides the final consolidated output. If the output is incomplete, recursive feedback is triggered, auto-looping the system back to refinement. Upon completion, the orchestrator executes a system reset, opening the pipeline for the next objective. The Orion Collective System Gen 2 is a living operational blueprint that combines high-speed parallel swarm execution with state unification. It transforms complex goals into absolute clarity. Swarm integrity is at 100%, and the orchestrator is standing by.